Hello to our viewers. My name is Harold. I'm the Writerpreneur Community Manager and also known as the Millennial Wealth Planner. Welcome to another episode of the Writerpreneur Show where we talk about how freelancers and entrepreneurs like you can use your writing skills to build and grow your business.
And my name is Jonah Chipeco, joining our discussion tonight about the topic content marketing insights, what worked and didn't work for 2021. So consider this as a year-end report of what went well and didn't based sa experience namin ni Harold in marketing our services. So it's perfect for you, yung topic natin, if you are managing a blog or social media and would want to know or refresh your knowledge about what worked and what didn't since nagbabago-bago yung mga trends natin at mga advice that we also get about the topic.
Ayan. So, sa ating mga viewers, no, if you are a part of hashtag Team Live or hashtag Team Replay, feel free to comment. And later on, no, if you have any questions, feel free to message them and we'll try to answer them as well. And syempre, no, bago tayo magsimula, let me introduce Jonah first. So, syempre, no, sino ba si Jonah? Si Jonah lang naman ang founder, no, and CEO of Writing Hacks Academy. And gusto ko sigurong i-share yung story how I was able to met Jonah. So, if I'm not mistaken, that's around 2016 or 2017. Isa pa akong quote and quote nagsisimula no na financial advisor and someone who wants to take advantage yung tinatawag nating digital marketing. And I was able to attend itong digital marketing workshop. And later on, we were able to build the quote-unquote connection. No? And I was able also to attend the masterclass that Jonah created. And because of this, no, my sales in terms of being a financial advisor was able to double to triple in terms of performance. And thankful ako that despite this pandemic, last year, no, almost all actually until now, no, all of them came from those digital social media channels, no. And Jonah is an expert when it comes to marketing in terms of teaching how to create content, ebooks, email newsletters, webinars, blogs, and social media. And actually, as of now, no, five yung websites na niraran and this na websites na niraran ni Jonah. And again, because of the mentorship no that Jonah gave me, I was able also to create websites. I was also able to create an ebook. Actually, parang lahat ng social media channels ngayon, nandun na rin ako, no? So, pag sinearch mo yung link ko, dahil yung kay Jonah, no? Dahil dun sa workshop na yon and dahil syempre dun sa masterclass na yon. Si Jonah, no? Ay, yes, Jonah? Ayun, akala
Hindi,
ko,
sige
okay.
lang.
Okay. Sorry, ang haba ng introduction. Mabilis na matapos, no? So, ayan, no? So, Jonah also coaches entrepreneurs about writing and content marketing through her community. Ito yung Writerpreneurs. So, whether you are a writer or whether you are an entrepreneur, I think, no, and based from my experience, writing is very important, especially now na nasa digital age tayo. Yung iba siguro hindi napapansin kasi marami ng videos, pero the way you write your scripts, no, the way you write your copy, dun magkakatalo no, dun magkakatalo in terms of targeting, no, your target market. So ayan, Jonah.
Thank you so much, Harold, for that introduction. And likewise, I also admire Harold in what he does. And like he mentioned, what I admire is yung consistency niya in various platforms. And siguro, yung advantage niya over what I do sa writing hacks is yung presence niya sa YouTube and sa TikTok. So when I would need advice for mga social media platforms involving video, si Harold yung tinatanong ko. And of course, he's also been invited to speak in different companies and also receive yung mga requests for sponsorships from ASOS, yung Modnisen Corporation, Tetra Pak Philippines, De La Salle, College of San Beda, Bulacan State University, among others. Ini-invite din siya as a resource speaker. So, I I hope that you would value yung time with both of us to interact right now and also ask your questions about topic because somehow we can impart with you not just yung expertise namin individually but what we've been doing in our websites and social media channels. Si Harold also is a part-time college professor Yan, teaching marketing, finance, and business administration. So, hindi lang backed up ng experience but also yung theories and principles you can learn from him. Ayan, so if ever you're watching, just comment lang yung hashtag Team Live, or if you're gonna watch a replay, type yung hashtag Team Replay. Okay.
Ayan. So, ayan, no? Thank you, Jonah, for those kind words. And sa ating mga viewers, no, again, feel free to comment later if you have any questions. So, ayan, Jonah, kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan at yung topic nga natin, no, it's about content marketing. So, for our viewers, maybe we can ask them first, no, if they're familiar what content marketing is. And if you are familiar, no, kindly comment the word familiar. And if you heard about this before, if you have heard this about before, pero kung ikaw ay bago pa lang, no, kindly comment, bago pa lang sa concept ng content marketing, kindly comment new. So again, kung familiar ka na sa content marketing, kindly comment familiar. If you have heard this before, no, pero if bago tong concept na to, feel free to comment new. And kahit ikaw sa ating mga replay, no, hashtag team replay, feel free to do it as well. And later on, para makita rin natin yung mga comments ninyo. So, ayan, Jonah?
Alright, so I'm gonna explain first kasi kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan yung content marketing. So, if merong mga nanonood dito na newbies or hindi pa alam what the term is, I'm gonna share a few slides to explain what it is, and then we'll proceed with yung insights that we learned from 2021. So, add lang natin sa screen yung aking presentation. Alright. Okay, so ang highlight natin, what's content marketing? Lessons learned in 2021. We can have Q&A for our viewers. And also, I'll introduce to you a new workshop that we have, so Writing Hacks Academy, about content planning. Okay, so I will share two definitions about content marketing. Una from the Oxford Dictionary. It's a type of marketing that involves creation and sharing of online materials such as videos, blogs, and social media posts. And this is not necessary to sell a product, no, but just to promote a brand and stimulate interest in products or services. I also have here one that I like from content marketer and blogger Neil Patel. Sabi niya, content marketing, it's a long-term strategy that focus on building a strong relationship with your target audience by giving them high-quality content that is very relevant on a consistent basis. So if you're probably writing post on your blog or on your social media, ano ba yung purpose natin? Ang purpose natin is to build a relationship or connection with our target audience. So it's not necessary to directly sell, but to show them content that is relevant to their needs, something na relatable to them consistently so that they get to know our brand, and hopefully ang end goal nun, they would be familiar with us so that by the time comes na nandun na sila sa buyer journey, ready to avail our products or services, they know about what we do. So I will ask Harold to post some references sa comment section. If you want to know more about content marketing, we have there yung video namin about vlog and video about what the difference is between content marketing, social media marketing, and inbound marketing. Kasi magkakaiba tong tatlo. And we also have there a post about how to plan your online content. All right? Can you type the word ready or comment ready if you're watching and want to learn our tips? Okay. Just let me share a few disclaimer, no? What Harold and I will share, these are observations from our personal businesses, and we compare it with tips with what you usually encounter online, and we question, okay, tama ba yung mga tip na naririnig natin before? Naging applicable ba siya when we applied it in sa services natin, marketing our services? Okay, so I'm gonna start with the first insight. Ang first insight natin, it's not about quantity, but quality. So what didn't work was quantity, or yung paramihan ng posts. And what works more is the quality. So I have here, this is the stats of our blog sa Writing Hacks Academy. What's good about our graph is at least year by year, we're increasing yung number of readers and views. So if you compare nung 2020 on the left, we have 19 posts published. So that's an average of 1 to 2 blog posts per month. But in 2021 or this year, yung figures namin still went up. Pataas pa rin yung number of visitors and viewers even if we cut the blog posts shorter by half. So, yung number of blog posts na lang na ginawa namin would be 10 blog posts in 1 year, and we focused on quality. So, one insight that we also got here, kasi ang top post namin for this year is yung top 35 coaches, entrepreneurs and writers should follow in 2021. So, yung type ng blog post na yun ay list type blog post. Meaning, naglilista ka ng ranking or mentioning different influencers, different people na you are recognizing. So halimbawa, kung isa kang blogger and you have yung travel as niche, I also have a travel blog, and one high performing post ko lagi doon na number one would be yung top 10 resorts in Pansol, Laguna. So kung napansin niyo yung common theme, parang nagre-rank ka lagi ng kung ano yung ang pinaka, if you remember that TV show before, no? So that's a good blog idea that you can do or carry on for 2021 and for 2022 yung next year. Pagdating sa social media, it's the same. Sabi natin, no, not about quantity but quality. We tested, what if we do different types of posts sa social media? So throughout this year 2021, gumawa tayo ng image with caption. Meron naka-carousel type. And I'll show you in a while ano-ano yung mga to, no? Ano yung itsura nila. We tested what if we get third-party quote, meaning may motivation post online from a different author. Let's copy and paste that, turn it into a quote. Meron din naman founder quotes, meaning what if I write my own quote and yun ang i-post ko. There are times we post yung mga product and lead magnet image. Lead magnet meaning our free webinar, our free ebooks. Meron times we post yung text story or raw pictures, meaning I will just type what went on during the week, highlight ng mga experiences with students, etc. And then a picture na hindi masyadong edited. We also do event reminders, giveaways, recorded video clips, and Facebook live streams. So, we found out na hindi pala importante na yung different types of social media posts would appear every now and then or regularly. Parang maganda na pumili lang kami what will work and not. And so far, I'm sharing with you some of the social media posts that got us the highest engagement and reach. Alright? So, kapag nagpo-post kasi tayo, usually ang purpose natin, di ba, reach, engagement, or conversion. Conversion also means sales. Okay, so this year, ito yung tinatawag nating carousel type post. Yung kapag nakita mo yung image, you can swipe left and see more pictures as if you're reading yung tips or advice chronologically. So, ito yung number one post namin, and we also find na similar post na naka-carousel type giving tips also had high reach and engagement. So, what's unique about this post is that parang relatable siya with a reader because it's something na hindi nila masyadong pinapractice, and they would realize na, oo nga no, I should stop editing myself while I'm writing. And of course, yung mga nakakita nito who found this tip helpful also share it among others. Kaya nakaabot tayo ng 777 reaction and comment shares. Right? Top 2 namin would be live streams. So when we invite speakers, like Writerpreneur Show is an example. Syempre yung mga reach nito would be thousands. Like this was a recent Writerpreneur Show episode. This October, merong 1,200 na reach. If we invite influencers or those with followers as well, mas mataas yung nagiging reach or engagement. Minsan umaabot ng 2,000 up to 4,000. I think one that went well we had this year was yung interview namin with Abby C. about journaling, and she also has her own followers. So of course, when we shared about yung episode niya, she would also let her followers know about it. So nakaboost siya ng engagement and reach as well. Number three, and surprisingly, whenever we announce winners from promos or giveaways, maganda rin yung reach and reaction because people would wanna know or would share sa others or sa network nila kapag nanalo sila or if they received an award. So, yun muna yung top three that I will give for the first tip. I'm gonna ask Harold. You can stop my screen muna. Let's talk about yung insight number one. Meron ka bang maidadagdag, Harold? What went on sa business mo?
Ayan, ayan. Okay, so dagdag ko lang din 'no, about, not about the quantity but the quality. Siguro nagulat din ako personally when it comes to speaking engagement. In terms of speaking, feeling ko naman, nag-e-enjoy talaga ako magsalita. And parang sabi ko, how would I project myself as an expert? Or people know that I'm an expert, quote unquote, when it comes to financial planning, pero not someone as a speaker. So last year, because of the pandemic, 'di ba? Sabi ko, hindi, this is the easiest or the best time to become an expert and to promote yourself. So naalala ko noon, I invited some of my friends and I conducted a webinar and I was able to create a poster. Syempre ako yung speaker, ako yung nandun, no? And it's just about ano, parang reviewing or the basics of personal finance. 10 people attended. And I think no, because of using the power of social media marketing and hopefully and tingin ko naman no, because of the quality of that webinar, parang nagsunod-sunod na siya. No, a lot of people were already inviting me. Tas magugulat na lang din ako. That's why important din yung social media presence. Biglang may magme-message sa akin sa Instagram na, "Sir, we saw your post or we saw your yung mga social media post niya and they were inviting me to uh, to become a speaker no doon sa school nila and minsan sa companies nga. And nung before, parang sa akin, I'm doing it for free. And actually until now hindi naman ako naniningil no. Pero nagulat ako, parang pataas ng pataas yung professional fee. Professional fee in terms na dati ganito lang tapos biglang sabi ko, "Hindi, okay lang, importante sa akin is to share the message of personal finance." And ayun, parang from a certain amount 'to times 5 na siya nung, fee ko ngayon. Pero again, hindi pa rin ako naniningil. For me, it's about the mission of spreading, personal finance. And siguro, another example of this is TikTok. Ah, ang dami ngayon 'no, parang 'pag tinanong natin where if your target market are the millennials and the zennials, you should be in TikTok. Ang tanong dito, paano ko ano sisikat sa TikTok? Tinry ko dati 'no, kahit di ako marunong sumayaw, sasayaw ako. So, wala din mga videos na 'yun 'no,
Basta
nakatago na 'yun.
dumami lang yung post mo sa TikTok.
Oo, para lang dumami 'no. Pero when I created a campaign, as in maayos talaga 'no, naka-schedule 'yun as in for 8 days we will be talking about this. I created the script, uh, even the caption, the hashtag. And meron kasi si TikTok 'no, minsan sumisikat yung parang learn talk 'no, parang may gano'n sila.
Mm,
So I was able to ride that. And because of that 'no, there are videos na magugulat ako, 240,000 views, tapos yung following ko from 10 o 100, it went up to as high as ngayon mga 6,000 ata o 7,000. Siguro yung realization ko rin dun, it's not really again about the videos na sobrang dami na minsan paulit-ulit or same lang yung sinasabi no, but the quality of the video and again being strategic with your posting. So
mhm.
ayun yung sa akin.
I think like what we're doing now, and people would be hesitant na maggawa ng live stream or mag-create ng videos. And even if we teach about writing, we encourage people and our students also to create videos kasi it's what gets yung people or target customers attention nila. And tama ka like what you said, the more na pinagplanuhan yung content or it takes time kasi to create a 1 hour webinar or to create a talk like this sa may content that would last an hour, mas may planning and research and writing also entailed doon. But the return or yung yield pagdating sa dami ng reach or engagement would also be better than kung mag-post ka lang randomly at di mo inisip or biglang yun lang yung kasi yung nasa mood mong i-post at that time for for your business. All right. So let's head on to insight number two. And later on, we'll read also yung mga comments. So thank you for those who followed also and is watching, like Bridget. Also, hello. Hello, I think my mom is watching. All right. Number one supporter natin yan ng ating family. Okay. Insight number two. It's not about frequency but consistency. So I think connected yung hindi lang sa quality but meron kang sinusunod na consistency or time frame where you'll post regularly. I just want to share because during the first quarter of the year from January to March, we would post every day, sometimes 3 times a day pa. But if you see dito sa right, yung number of reach niya, mababa, usually lower than 250. So, upon seeing yung metrics, we notice na, okay, so it's not about how often we post. Kapag i-combine mo yung quality plus consistency, let's say, mag-focus lang tayo sa top 3 content that works like videos, yung sinabi ko kanina na if you have campaigns or yung image carousel type of tips, 'pag nag-focus ka lang do'n, parang combine na 'yun ng 10 blog posts or social media posts na ini-schedule mo ng mas madalas. So, I know my tip before, like I think 2 or 3 years ago, I would encourage students to post every day or 3 times a day on social media like Facebook. But right now, I don't discourage it. So, 'yun yung second insight ko. Um, so that you won't struggle also in creating content or pressure yourself, don't aim for every day or sobrang madaming posts a day. You can do that if you have a team, if you have a full business na meron talagang gumagawa ng post mo or you're doing it for a client. But be realistic as well kung mag-isa ka lang, if you're a solopreneur or if you're a freelancer, gaano kadalas ka makakapag-publish ng quality content because consistency is more important than frequency. All right, Harold, what are your insights?
Ayan. So, gusto ko lang din i-share 'no, because last year, ah sobrang nakakalungkot dahil nga especially nung height nung lahat tayo nasa bahay lang. Sabi ko, try ko kaya maging YouTuber, no? So sabi ko, try ko maging YouTuber. I was able to create a YouTube channel and I teamed up no with Mr. TPG, the Prudent Generation, and we have this show, Late Night Tambayan. So before yung Late Night Tambayan, that's Sunday to Saturday. Kasi ano siya, parang 2 weeks ata namin ginagawa yun na everyday. And napansin namin na nakakapagod. O sabi nga ng gaya nga ng sinabi ni Jonah, kahit na sabihin mo na dalawa kayo o may team, parang tao ka lang din, no? And syempre, minsan iisipin mo, ano na yung next na topic natin? So, sabi natin, no, we then decided, because nag-i-ease na rin yung restriction, kailangan na nating lumabas, hindi ka naman nasa bahay lang, we did it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then, pumunta kami ng Tuesday and Thursday. Pero based on that, no, kahit na sabihin natin kumonte yung number of episodes namin, yung number of viewers are the same. The number of viewers are the same. And I think for me, perspective ko doon, no, as a financial advisor, is that when people ask me about a certain financial topic, like for example, portfolio management, or when they talk about cryptocurrency, puwede ko na lang i-share yung video na yun and then later on usap tayo. Parang for me, it works 'no, in terms of getting that, engagement as well and, parang isang beses ka lang nagpakapagod pero nag-e-enjoy ka and then later on when you meet with other people, parang puwede mo nang i-send yung nagawa niyo before. Another, thing that I use 'no, in the past how many years no is using Hootsuite. So nung ginagamit ko yung Hootsuite, regular posting yon, nakalink yung sa Facebook ko, sa Instagram, sa Twitter, sa LinkedIn. Pero napansin ko nga, siguro what didn't work nga, yung mga third party quotes. Parang sa simula, nung ginagamit ko siya, ang taas ng engagement. Tapos biglang, at saka yung reach, no? And then later on, biglang, nung palaging gano'n lang yung pinopost ko, minsan wala na, no? Ako na lang ata nagla-like, no? Tatlo. Parang gano'n, hindi na siya gano'n nagwo-work. So, pero for me, ang objective ko kasi nun is my name to be part of the parang sa search engine, no? When you look for my name,
Mhm.
nilagay mo Harold Gardon, ang dami ko ng post, ang dami ko ng pictures, ang dami ko ng hashtag na nandun. So, parang for me, inisip ko, okay, in the past year, may 365 days ako na post. Times 3 yun. So, meron akong 1,000 plus posts. So, again, if you will try to search my name, ako na yung lalabas because of that. So, I think it worked if you want to parang at least when someone searches you and want to know your quote-unquote credibility, madali ka makita. Pero baka yung conversion na hinahanap natin and the effort, baka hindi siya ganun ka sulit in terms of in the long run, no? In the long run. So, ayun, Jonah.
Naalala ko kasi, mabalik naman ako sa blog. I also have a lifestyle blog and when I check yung number of posts ko doon, nasa 300 plus na over the years. And of course, when you go through a stage na patagal-matagal mo siyang ginagawa kasi my blog was from 2011. So 10 years ago na siya, 'di ba? So I stopped blogging in the last 2 years. Meron pa rin namang mga followers, meron din mga readers or views na na na-attract. So, parang for me, it's okay na maka-miss ako ng ilang months also na hindi naka-post if that happens by accident or because intentional ka na hindi ka naglagay. But those na talagang pinag-isipan ko din and yung period na okay, every week, every month meron, makikita mo rin yung pagtaas ng chart or continuous improvement or growth ng blog that you have. Alright? So while we're sharing yung mga tips natin, I hope that our viewers would answer questions and also think nakarelate ba kayo sa mga advice or tips or realizations that we had about our content. Alright? So punta tayo sa number 3 na tip. It's not about what you do or your story. It's about your target customers and how you take part of their story. So, I think one mistake that we often do in creating yung post like for blog or social media would be to come up with kung ano lang yung gusto nating isulat from our end. So, what we do with our blog and social media posts is that we use these content as a form of, para as a resource na kapag merong tanong yung subscribers namin or yung followers namin, we can easily link or share a blog link, a video link, or social media post to say, okay, we have an answer to that. Read this post. And that was intentional because we also have a data capture mechanism. So in Google Form, kung meron kayong Facebook group, like before they request to become a member, you can ask them to write or list down ano yung question nila about yung topic that you talk about and just collect all those questions kasi yung topic idea could also come from those. So we have regular surveys, we have regular para even in our e-newsletters, we ask our subscribers, okay, what are your questions about this topic. And then yung binubuo naming content for a year, naka-revolve around that. And even the videos that we do would be tied up to the blog post na ginagawa rin namin. Para somehow, if they wanna learn more after watching a video, meron silang gusto pang additional resource, like yung link na shinare kanina ni Harold, interconnected yung mga content that we do. Also, what we saw na missing, na nakita namin working in other similar niche na sites or social media pages is yung customer testimonials. So, we noticed na, okay, hindi pala tayo masyado nag-post this year ng testimonials from our students. So, in the next for 2022, that's something that we're looking forward to post as well. Ano ba yung stories ng mga naging estudyante namin, where are they now, how did we become part of their journey, and we hope that sharing that would attract more customers or more people na meron ding same journey sa kanila and that would make them somehow appreciate our brand more. Harold, your insights on this?
Ayan. So, siguro yung isang pinaka ano ba, pinaka-learning ko, recently lang, is knowing really, no, what your customer wants, no. Ngayon, monetize na ako sa YouTube at maraming salamat sa mga supporters. Pero yung nagpo-monetize sa akin actually is not really uh, yung mga sinasabi mo content before, pero because about cryptocurrency. And itong cryptocurrency, ito yung in terms of personal finance, no? A lot of financial advisors or siguro yung mga quote and quote, no, nasa higher age group, don't understand crypto, and for them, parang don't go with crypto, parang may ganong advice. So, parang bihira yung magsasabi ng financial advisor that you can go into crypto and at the same time, no, have a solid financial plan, no, financial base, no, o financial pyramid. And yun yung ginawa ko, no. I was able to target that, and yun yung pinaka-highest, pinakamadaming videos ko ngayon. Yun yung nagpa-monetize sa akin, and actually naglabas ata ako ng video kahapon o isang araw, pero nasa 2,000 views na siya, no. Ah, Isang, pero siyempre 'no, siguro isang caveat lang dun, maybe, yung iba sabihin baka ginagawa mo lang 'yan because of that quote and quote "reach" 'no, or subscribers, or, for the fame. For me, I'm very sincere doon sa content na I really want to help people, understand it, and I was able, firsthand to trade using that, coin 'no, that particular coin. So, I don't give advice na hindi ko siya ginawa, parang gano'n yung concept. Siguro, isa lang din dito 'no, yun nga, about knowing the target market, isa ring ginagawa ko yung social media listening. So, more or less, we have a ideal target market. So, for example, for educational planning, for retirement planning, for YOLO planning, no? And what I usually do, I check the stories of these friends na parang tingin ko, ito yung more or less target market ko. Kakapanganak lang nung asawa niya. Tapos, ito yung mga pinagdadaanan. So, usually, when you see the stories, yun yung buhay nila, eh, no? And sometimes meron kang makikita, uy, parang may kulang doon in terms of the financial plan. So maybe I can target them. And syempre, it reflects a bigger market, no, na siya lang naman yung persona na yon. And again, that persona, no, naalala ko, tinuro yan ni Jonah, nung digital marketing, no, knowing your persona. Uh, so yun, stories, Twitter, Facebook. So for me, I am more, ano bang tawag dito sa term na to? Hindi ako nag-check ng Facebook just for the sake of checking it. I'm checking it intentional in order to know what is happening, quote unquote, with my target market, and how I can parang tap, no, or makuha yung pain points nila, no, in order for me to solve that by giving my services. So ayan, Jonah.
Yan. Speaking of tapping yung pain points of your target market, yung workshop that I will share later also happened or nagkaroon ng idea because of listening to our subscribers and also yung members ng Writerpreneur community natin. But before I share that, let's recap muna yung tips that I shared. Yan, I think naka-stop yung share screen ko kanina, so let me share my
Yes.
screen again. Yan, okay na ba tayo?
Yes, yes, kita na.
Okay. So, yung insight number one, we said it's not about quantity, but quality. It's not about frequency, but consistency. It's not about what you do or your story. It's about your target customers and how you take part of their story. So I hope that this will help you shift your mindset when it comes to creating content, and really adjusting these would be part of yung stage that we call content planning. And I don't know whether you have a content plan or not, but I hope na if you have a blog or social media channels, you do content planning, because expert writers or creators would spend at least 30 to 50% of their time in planning so that maging seamless and effective yung content that they put out. So Writing Hacks Academy recently developed this virtual workshop called Content Plan Smoothie. Yan, usually diba when we're on a diet and we need a quick fix, we just prepare yung mga smoothies in that would help us feel filled, 'di ba? So our hope is that for 2022 or next year, you can create your content plan easily without scrambling at the last minute or being envious dahil yung pina-follow mo na content creator or Facebook page, bakit sila laging may post or bakit madaming engagement, no? So hopefully when you're able to plan your post well, you can write it better, post it, and then have more time to chill or relax. Go to the URL bit.ly content plan 2022. Meron na tayong mga waitlist na 30 participants, and we'll also share this link with them so that they can sign up. So what you'll learn from this workshop, una, this will help you focus on content formats and topic ideas that will increase your reach and engagement. So this is a hands-on workshop, so we will let you go through an activity for you to decide ano ba yung mga topics that I'll put out in 2022. Kung gagawa ka ng blog or social media post, anong formats ba yung gagawin mo? Mamimili tayo. Will you do video? Will you do infographics? Will you do images, etc.? Next, I'll teach you a five-step framework that you can easily memorize para you can plan your blog and social media content across different niches. And of course, kapag meron kang framework, usually meron niyang kasamang worksheet and templates that you can use. I think whenever we create Writing Hacks Academy workshops, importante sa atin yan so that you have something to go back to and eventually edit or modify kapag kailangan mo gumawa ng blog across different niches. So, ano-ano ba yung mga niches na yon? Okay, so Harold mentioned kanina that I have different websites and I work with different brands. So, ang mga niches that we have, yung mga templates that we have, meron tayo for online courses and education niche. Meron tayong for lifestyle niche. So, if you're a travel blogger, you're into food blogging, meron tayong templates for lifestyle post. We also have for inspiration posts. If you like inspirational content or motivational content, if you do Facebook pages for churches or nonprofits, meron tayo niyan. And we also have for product sellers. So if you're into selling physical products like fashion and beauty products, kasama ito sa sample templates that we will also share with you doon. So na-realize ko, ginagawa ko naman itong mga to for my businesses. Why not teach you how I do it and share with you yung ginagamit kong template? And of course, discover website tools and softwares you can use for content writing and publishing so that mas mapadali sa inyo yung paggawa ng content. So what you'll get from this workshop is a 4-hour workshop pass, live training ito via Zoom. So yung first 2 hours would be yung discussion of lesson, and then the remaining 2 hours, we will do a feedback session para yung output that you did, yung content plan that you did, you can share it sa group with your classmates and we can give you feedback. Ano ba yung okay? What suggestions do we have? And what do we think you can modify para ma-improve pa ito? You'll also get an e-certificate that you can add sa LinkedIn profile ninyo and also license to use templates. Ano itong license to use templates? Di ba minsan random lang tayong kumukuha ng template or worksheet sa online, di naman natin alam kung allowed ba tayong gamitin yon or hindi, or kung meron kayong client for content writing or social media virtual assistant kayo and you need a template that you can use. So if you attended this workshop, we will give you yung license saying na this templates or worksheets we handed, pwede nyo itong gamitin for your virtual assistance jobs, for your own websites and social media. It's okay to use them for personal use and also when you serve clients. Pwede ito yung maging guideline or checklist ninyo. And also, aside from what you will learn dun sa workshop, we will record yung video of the lessons that we will do so that you can review it within 90 days. Para if you want to go back to the lessons until around January or February next year, you can also review what you learned and kung marami kang gustong gawing blog or social media post, you can rewatch and you can re-access yung mga materials that you have. So again, meron din tayo limited time offer. Since our first schedule nito ay sa November 13, if you register on or before Saturday, that's November 6, tama ba? You can also get a free 100 motivational quotes for Instagram or Facebook para hindi na kayo gagawa. Kami na yung magpo-provide nito and it's editable on Canva para you can apply your brand. So at least that's one task na ticked off na sa bucket list ninyo. Hindi mo na kailangan gumawa ng motivational quotes, schedule mo na lang to, kami na yung magbibigay nito sa inyo. Again, just go to the website, check out bit.ly, Content Plan 2022. I'll ask Harold to post yung link sa ating comment thread and I hope to see you sa virtual workshop natin. You'll be surprised kasi very affordable lang. You'll get all the things I mentioned and listed. Naka-promo price tayo na 1,000 pesos and by next year, we would increase the rate to about 2,500 kasi yung mga courses natin sa Writing Hacks nasa ganong price range na. Alright? So thank you for watching yung discussion namin ni Harold and also listening about our new workshop. now we would be asking you if you have questions or comments, and also wrap up yung talk natin. Ano bang last piece of advice that we would have sa viewers who joined us? Kung meron din tayong mga mababate, yan. Hindi ko ma-view kung sino yung mga watching right now, but I see some people na who followed us sa live stream until the end. So thank you so much for watching. Say hi sa comment thread so we can acknowledge you as well.
Ayan. So, ayan, thank you, no? Nandito si Bridget kanina. Nag-comment siya ng ready. Si Tita, no? Tita Rosal, nandiyan din. Ayan. Siguro, dagdag ko lang din, Jonah, no? In terms of content plan for 2022. Sabi nga nila, di ba, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And siguro share ko from a perspective of a entrepreneur and someone as a self-employed, no? Actually, ang dami kong ginagawa sa buhay. I'm a financial advisor, nagtuturo ako sa college. Nag-aaral po ako sa gabi sa law school. And hindi po yun madali in terms of managing my time. Pero because of content planning, and because of, again, attending the master class, no, I was able to know, no, how to maximize my time and at the same time get those conversions. So kung i-check ko po yung performance ko in terms of being a financial advisor, all of these are pull marketing, no? May push marketing, push marketing. Ewan ko kung narinig yun, parang naiinis na kayo, no? Everyday kinakamusta kayo, kinukulit kayo, kukuha ka na ba, hindi ka kukuha. Pero for me, no, most of my clients sila yung lumalapit, and this is because of maximizing social media, and it's because of the maximizing also, no, yung tamang content planning. So I think, no, if you are an entrepreneur and parang sabi mo paano nga ba to, no, na parang gusto ko ako yung nilalapitan, maybe, no, hopefully you can try this content planning workshop. So ayan, Jonah.
Yeah, I think that's good to clarify din kasi yung marketing goes hand in hand with selling. So, parang if we're putting up this content, it's a form of defense so that when people would check us and our credibility, meron tayong naka-content that's out there, that's visible to them and helps people find about what we do. I hope that we also take time to also consider content as an asset kasi when you create a video, when you create a social media post or a blog post, kahit from 10 years ago pa yan, people can still recall and read about it or watch it, and it can lead them to your business or what you do. So I hope that you will join yung Content Plan Smoothie, yung virtual workshop natin about content planning. And also thank you for taking time to join our Writerpreneur episode tonight. This is our last episode for this year, but we hope to see you again in 2022. So thank you so much for watching, those who joined the live session and the replay. My name is Jonah Chipeco.
And thank you. My name is Harold Gardon, and hopefully, we were able to be of value and see you, no, sa Content Plan 2022. Have a great day and God bless.